Okay, what is up, all you Macedoonians out there? Warrior 12 going up and down. I don't know if I'm going to be happy, sad, mad, or going to have a massive, what do you call it? One of those manic attacks and just kill every motherfucker body that pisses me off. But, let's go talk with somebody special real quick before we go talk to Darius. I'm having to switch my choices right here, man. I'm having to go through Liara or Ashley Williams.
Commander?
Uh-oh. Let's have a word, Ash.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay, sounds
Dismissed,
good.
Chief.
Sir.
Oh, that's sir. Okay. So it looks like I'm gonna try something new, because I always go blue, and I'm true to the blue. Like a crip on the you know, the crip thing, whatever. Who cares? I don't talk about crips, but gangbangers and shit. I am a specter. I will wax them bangers. Outer galactic gangbangers. Matter of fact, speaking of gangbangers, I'm about to go face to face with one right here, and his name is Darius. Speaking of Darius, I remember in middle school a guy named Darius. Yeah, he sucker punched me in the back of the head after I fought and whooped this guy one-on-one, and I got jumped by like half the school. I'll never forget that day, man. I'll never forget that day. I've never got sucker punched like that, and the dude come running full speed behind me. I didn't see him. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and tell my story real quick, okay? Well, let's first jump into Mako and go find out where this cock guzzler is. All right, let's go. He's in the Hades Gamma, somewhere there. Right, the Hades Gamma. Oh, whoa, wait a second. Let's get the deets on this, because Hades Gamma is one of the biggest clusters, and not only that, the Pluto system. He's on Nonuel on the Pluto system, okay? Nonuel on the Pluto system. Hades Gamma is the biggest cluster. That's the funnest. I mean, it has the most missions. It is my favorite. One of my favorite. Okay, right there. One of my favorite places to go. About it? No? Maybe he already did. Nonuel. None of your business. Alright. It's a level 1 heat hazard. Like it is about to cook right here in the United States on the south side, baby, by the border. Yeah. Alright. So, I have enough Paragon and Renegade to talk my way out of some shit. But in case shit pops off, man, I'm gonna bring a killer squad. I'm gonna bring Liara for this one, alright? I'm gonna bring Ashley Williams. The two girls of my life. Wait. Okay. Well, I won't be able to raid stuff because neither one of them have tech. Or maybe I shouldn't bring Liara. Maybe I should bring Darius. What do you think? Maybe I should bring Caden. Bring Ashley and Caden. Or let's do this. I'm gonna bring them two on this mission. No. Take Ashley off. Take Liara. Always bring them two. How about Garrus? Okay. Tally? I could bring Tally. No, I ain't bringing fucking Tally. Rex, Liara. Okay, I've never brought Garrus and Caden on a mission. That's too. I'm gonna bring these two guys in there. You know what? I've never brought these two together on a mission. Let me do that. Okay. So I need some backup, as I did that day in middle school. So when I was in middle school, I wasn't as big of a guy. Now that I'm adult, I'm 6 foot, 190 pounds, pretty lean, pretty stout, have good reach, pretty muscular, know how to fight, really good. Have a little training. I recommend all men receive training, by the way, and get into fitness while you're young, and do training, by the way. You need to be able to protect yourself, especially the way the galaxy is headed, man. In case you come across some blood pack punishers or some blue mercs. In case you grew up in places like Omega, like I did. See, I'm from a place that's like Omega, and I was the minority on Omega. So I was out there at the school out there in the slums of Omega, right? And when you're a nice, good person, and you have a big, nice smile like me, people tend to think you are an easy target. And then I wasn't big either. Like I said, I'm 6 foot now. I'm 6 foot, 190 pounds, and I'm built very well. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just being honest. And I'm very athletic. I'm very agile and flexible. And fighting is just something that comes natural to me. And my ass is burning up right now. Look at me. I'm level hazard. The Mercs were carrying a League 1 medallion. There's no indication of how or where he found it. Judging by the footprints in the ash, the two mercenaries were facing each other to crate with the died, both suffering. Okay. Matriarch right. Okay. So, to kind of just put everything into context, you know, we have different, just like Mass Effect, you know, you got Turians, Quarians, and who's the ones that's getting genocided? The Rex, the Krogans, you know, you got different groups, so something similar to that. It's like, oh, I'm about to die. Oh, shit. Oh, we're dying. Okay, we're safe now. So, similar to that, you know, we got the Solarians, and so one of these groups, one of these species was the majority there. So it was normal for the smaller groups to have to kind of like they do in prison, like, you know, join forces. And me being kind of, well, not kind of, I am mixed species, mixed aliens, two different aliens, you know, mostly one, you know, as in appearance, yeah, you know, it's like most people would label me as one, and that's okay. I like that, you know. I'm proud of who I am. Have no problems with that, but you know, so love who you are, no matter who you are, whatever you look like. It's okay to be you. You know, if you're a Quarian, you know, it's okay to be Quarian. It's okay to accept. So it's okay to be Turian, and it's okay to be Solarian. It's okay to be Krogan. But you know, we got to draw a line somewhere. There's Geth. You know, every once in a while you get a Legion. You know, it's a cool guy. Anyways, so let's just say, all right, let's just call these guys the Geth. All right, well, so it's all of us in the Geth, and or the Reapers. I always say more like the Reapers, because these people are indoctrinated and full of hate, and they like to pick on people, and they like to sucker punch people when they have the numbers. And something like that similar happened to me. I was walking to my school bus, minding my business, just happy, you know, and somebody yells out from another school bus that, hey, what's the size of your shoes? And then he said, blah boy. He said a blank boy, you know, he trying to describe me. So I said, they're my size. So words went back and forth, and yeah, I said, okay, I'll be ready tomorrow. See, threatened to take them. So I said, all right, I'll be ready in the morning. So in the morning, so oh yeah, I went home. It's the afternoon. Told one of my older friends what was cracking, what was going down. He said, all right, let's work on your jab and your straight and all that. He trained a little boxing, and yeah, so we started working on my punching, you know, on my 1-2, a 1-2, my left, my jab, and my right cross, which is my bread and butter, baby. Yes, oh yes. Many people have felt the wrath of that right hand, and I'm not trying to brag about it, but I just thank God that He gave me such a fucking hard lick, such a great right hand, man. So accurate, just fucking right, and just yeah. I just have good instinct, good reflex, and fast reflexes. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for that. I just don't know. I've seen people get their ass whooped, and I've seen people fight, and they look like they're swimming, and I just don't understand it. Thank God that I'm coordinated. Okay, now, all right, yes, thank you, God. I know how to defend myself and take a fucking lick. So, and I have a hard noggin. All right. So, as the next morning comes, walking on the sidewalk. My friends kind of branched off because they had to go into the school building, and I was nervous because I knew what was going down, man. I wore like my worst t-shirt. I wore like a white t-shirt, like just a plain white t-shirt. My worst pair of pants. I had my shoes on that he wanted. This was probably my only pair. And I put this little silver ring on, little skull ring I think I had. Yeah, wasn't real big, but you know, it's just in case I gotta leave an imprint on his ass. You know, I had to put that skull on his forehead or wherever I crack him. So I see the punk, and he is walking with the biggest dude I have ever seen at the school. He has a bodyguard. This guy, he does, and I was like in the 6th or 7th grade. The guy was my age, but the guy he was with looked like he fucking failed high school. Like he failed the 8th grade 3 times. This guy had a full beard, a crooked eye. I mean, the ugliest motherfucker you have ever seen. And my mama told me, Slayer, don't you ever fight. Don't get in fights. Don't fight ugly people. And I said, why not? She said, because they got nothing to lose. And this motherfucker had nothing to lose. I mean, he was an ugly son of a bitch. Damn near. Oh, this guy, they called him Homie Half Dead or something like. This guy, because he had that crooked eye and he just looked fucking half dead or some shit. So I mean, this guy looks like the walking apocalypse to me, right? He's the biggest guy I've ever seen, and this is the first time I've ever seen him at the school. Like, where did he come from? Is he supposed to be in high school? Why is he with this guy while they're walking? And me and the dude walked by each other. He was talking to the guy, and we locked eyes. And instead of me shutting my mouth, and like I said, I'm 6 foot now, but I was small in middle school. I was a late bloomer, dude. It took me forever to get my height. It did. I was a fucking runt until 10th or 11th grade. So mind you, and this guy isn't that big either, but he was a little chunky, stocky kind of build. I was a little bit taller than him, but I was very, very skinny kid. I didn't eat much. I come from a family of 9 fucking kids, man. We're all eating spaghetti. You know, like sharing a big pot of spaghetti almost every other day. So like, I'm this small kid, but I'm not weak either. That's one thing. I was very, very active and agile and athletic for you know, but I wasn't like muscular. I did my little push-ups and stuff like that. I just barely hit puberty, and so I'm trying to paint the picture for you. So yeah, I'm walking by this guy. So you know, this husk looks at me and sees me and doesn't say anything, to my surprise. Because I was expecting this guy on site just to tell me something, right? And I stupidly just got the courage to tell him, as I walked past, to stop and turn around and tell him, oh, I thought you was going to get my shoes. I guess you're punking out now, aren't you? I said something to that degree. That was totally unavoidable, as my son would say. That was totally unavoidable. The dude saw me and got nervous and got scared. So, I guess he thought I wasn't. He seen me looking at him when we crossed paths, by the way. He seen I was staring him down. I was giving him the look. And I hadn't told all my friends and everybody that was at school. My older friend that helped me kind of sparred with me the day before, he's in high school, by the way, or he's 2 years older, and he was already in high school, I believe. And so like, and most of my friends in my neighborhood were older. They didn't go to school with me, but one or maybe two. But I had a lot of friends at school, okay, that we just kicked it at school, not in my neighborhood. So my real friends were in my neighborhood that would go to war with me. So I walk by this guy, and then he doesn't say nothing. I see he's scared, and I called him out for being a punk, which was a big mistake. Not really, because actually this went bad. My mistake was thinking that this guy would fight me one-on-one, like, or that we would exchange words and we'd handle business. Because I had been practicing. I've been waiting for this moment, dude. You tried to punk me, and I think it's time you learn your lesson, bro. Like, you don't go picking on people that ain't fucking with you, right? So I want to handle business with this dude. I prepped for it the whole day before. I'm ready. I got my clothes. I didn't dress fresh for the honeys. I'm ready to get down and dirty, boy. This is what I do. And I guess he didn't know I was one of those guys that had that nature about me, because he didn't know me. He did not know me. He thought I was one of these little pushover punk kids that he can just talk whatever to, and they not say nothing or fight him back, I guess, because they always had the numbers there. But I had been through that already since elementary, 4th, 5th grade, man. I had been fighting these kids. I would be in gym, and somebody would come hit me in the back of the head, and I didn't understand it. And then one of their kind came and told me one day, hey man, these guys are just like that. They're from this neighborhood, and that's, their parents, that's just how they're brought up. So I found out the hard way. Okay, but I started fighting those guys back in elementary. I started beating their ass, so they left me alone. Every now and then, one of them would come try me, and then I'd start banging off, and then he'd run away, and I was the one getting in trouble at the end because they were fucking crying and shit. But anyways, so I'm thinking this is gonna be the scenario with this guy, cause I didn't ever get jumped in elementary. They let us do the one-on-one, And actually, I had a big, tall friend on basketball. He's shit. The dude was very tall for our age in elementary. He's like a foot taller than everybody. And he'd make sure nobody jumped in. But this time, this wasn't the case. I was by myself, and he's walking with fucking this a Debo fucking looking dude, and yeah, just like Debo, I had a fucking lazy, cross-eyed, but uglier, fucking 10 times uglier. And I'm thinking. And I'm looking at this big guy, and I'm thinking maybe he's a big dude. He ain't gonna try to fight me because he sees how smaller I am, and out of respect, maybe he would see what's going on between me and this dude, and he would let us handle business. That's what was going on in my head. But I had a lesson to learn that day. These husks, they don't always fight fair, right? And if you got some people with you, yes, but I was by myself. So what ended up happening is this little punk, this Hux, this time tried to say that I was talking to him. He said, "Hey, you see this guy such and such, and he's talking to you. You hear him? He's talking to you." And he started giggling about it, and immediately, I'm like, "Hell no, dude! I'm not trying to fight this big dude." Bro, no, I'm talking to him, man. He was talking about getting my shoes yesterday and squaring up with me, jumping in the box together, And the big dude wasn't trying to hear it. He was walking straight up to my way. He said, "Oh, I got here. Oh yeah, I got me a free one right here." And the whole time I was like, "No, dude, I'm trying to get with him over there. I'm trying to fight him, dude. Let me have my one-on-one with this guy." Because he's the one. And I said, he's starting shit, bro. I don't know you. But he was not hearing that. And by this time, he came up to me, and he's saying, "What'd you say?" And I kept pleading my case over and over. "Dude, I don't want to fight you. This guy was talking shit. Now let me go. If he's not going to fight me, then I need to get out. I need to go to school." And this is in front of the school, on the sidewalk, by the street. There's buses coming by. Now everybody sees what's going on because this guy done pushed me. So now I'm surrounded by husk. Nothing but husk everywhere. And I'm nervous. And so he pushes me and he's pushing me harder and I'm pushing him back. And we're just pushing each other back and forth, basically. Like, nobody's throwing hands yet. And I'm just like thinking it's over, it's a matter of time. Well, somebody punches me in the back of the head. I feel a hit in the back of the head. And at the same time, the guy is walking up to me again, and he's been aggressively shoving me really hard into the crowd. So every time he shoved me into the crowd, people would push me back to his direction. And one time when he shoved me, yeah, somebody clocked me in the back of the head, and I turned around. I couldn't see who did it because his little sneaky hand went back in the crowd. And then the big dude, he just kept getting more aggressive and aggressive. Then I got hit again. And after that, I was like, I can't turn around and fight these people. But this big dude is coming at me, and I could see the look in his eye like he was ready to hit me next. So I just started swinging off on him. Chin tucked, just head low, and I had to swing upwards at him. It's not like I could throw straight punches, but I was throwing overhand, right, left, and I was walking him down like I was coming forward with him. And I felt the momentum he was backing up, like he was not touching me. And then I was getting hit from every direction after that, like ants on candy, dude. Like I was getting hit all from all directions, and all I could do was cover up, and I don't know how I got out of there. I was just trying to scramble. Every now and then I'd block cover and I'd just start swinging. Well, then I hear, "Get off him, motherfucker." I can hear somebody, and then finally I feel somebody grab me, and this one of my friends. And this dude was overgrown teenager too. This guy was one of my best friends from the neighborhood. And this guy, he was not as big, not as tall. He's a little bit taller than me, but he was very stocky, very built. And he was slamming them husks, like left and right. They were scared of this guy. He was pretty crazy. He's in prison to this day, and he won't get out for a while. But he fucking saved my ass, like, cause he also played football for middle school, and he was a hard-hitting linebacker, and he was tossing these guys all around the sidewalk. From what I heard afterwards, I don't know how he got to me, how he got through that crowd, but he did, and he grabbed me, and he was like, "Hey, it's me," and I heard his voice, so I stopped swinging, cause I think I hit him a few times, but he was okay, and then they kept trying to get to me, so he let me go so he can fight them off some more. And I just started to get hit again, so I put my head down and I ran head first into a fucking school bus. That was the worst punch. That was the worst thing to happen. Like, out of all the punches, none of them hurt like me running head first into a school bus. Boom! I fucking hit that school bus hard. I probably left a dent in it. Poor school bus, but it was the top of my head, so I was okay. But then finally my friend comes back. They're not trying to do anything with him. They are not trying to fight with him. So he grabs me, pulls me out into the street, and then some other guys, they were like you could say they were like the blood pack punishers or whatever. You know, they're a little clique of guys that knew us. They come, and then they circled around me too and escorted me away. But before they got there, my friend was walking me towards them, and then somebody fucking ran up behind me, because I just felt really hard. This dude ran up and hit me with a fucking hook to the temple, and I seen stars. And and his name was fucking Darius. So I wonder how that piece of shit is doing today. I wonder, now that I'm going to talk to Darius, I wonder if that son of a bitch is rotting in his grave or prison. I hate to say it like that, but what a piece of shit, you know. Because as soon as I turned around, he was already walking away. What a fucking coward, right? And I say that to say this. Whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And all that did was make me stronger. And it showed to me how weak some people are. It's just one of my stories I wanted to share. But it's okay, Uh-oh, bypass failed. It's getting late. But yeah. But no doubt, man. That definitely may be tough. Almost didn't make me bulletproof. Almost bulletproof. But yeah. So those kind of experiences, they build character and they teach you, but good lord, the fatigue is real right now. Okay. Let's go fucking talk to Darius. Yeah, I honestly think Harbinger is fucking here now. Like, because the indoctrination is real. And there are some real live husks on this world, unfortunately. And that fucking Darius was a goddamn... He was a marauder. Hiding behind cover. Yep, you gotta watch out for the marauders, too. The husks, you just fucking knock them around. It's like silly. The marauders, you gotta watch. They'll take cover. They'll shoot you. Those are the ones that hit you and they hide. And you got the cannibals who just fucking run up to you, too. Whoop-de-doo. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Just lead the way.
Mr. Anderson. Alright. Let's go ahead and save this shit here. Save fire at will, Commander. Let's go see Darius right here. Fucking Darius. Piece of shit. Piece of fucking trash. Boy, you ain't getting away. Watch this. What are we doing here? Alright. Don't you have the shotgun? Yeah. Sniper rifle. And, well, hold up now. Hold up now. Hold up. Hold them up, man. You got that, and you got this. You got the kinetic coil. The kinetic coil. You got the kinetic coil, my friend. Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. We still don't have any heat dampers. What is going on with the heat dampers, man? Okay. Doesn't he have the lift? He does have the lift. And the grift. Let's go with the first. Wait, medicine? Neural shock. Alright. Fuck it. Let's go. Neural shock. Wait. What does it do here? Knocks in enemy organs. 3. 120 toxic damage. Nah. It's okay. I'd rather nice little shootout here. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're ready. Let's do this. Go ahead, non-UL. Hold up. I think I want my shotgun. I want my shotgun? Or do I want this? Pistol. Yeah, pistol whap. Pistol whap. Okay. I'll get my barrier on before I run up on this punk. Oh, Big Krogan.
I'd hope the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they insult me by sending a military grunt to show me how tough they are. Your file says you were a war hero during the Blitz. They must give medals to anyone these days.
I'm not here to put up with your crap, Darius. Shall we talk, or should I just shoot you now?
You can't speak to me that way. You and your Alliance owe me, Shepard. You see this gun? This is your gun. Your military set me up here, and now it wants to pretend it doesn't know me. But I know the truth. The Alliance needed me here, so treat me with the respect I deserve!
You said we set you up. Did the Alliance give you weapons?
After the Batarians were driven out of the Verge, the Alliance wanted to stabilize the region. I had the strongest syndicate in the area. They gave me the weapons and money I needed to take over. So do not pretend we are so different, soldier. I deserve your Alliance's gratitude, not these attacks!
I don't like being yelled at.
You want the respect you deserve, you piece of crap? Here you go.
Fucking through his ass. Punk. Punk. Get your ass up. Get up. Bitch. Oh, is that Darius right there? Fucking shotgun to you. Oh, that's not him, is it? Lord Darius? Are you kidding me?
Go, go, go!
Alright, Lord Darius. Fucking bitch. Ooh. Damn, fried his ass. Oh.
Now I'm ready.
Shields down.
All right.
It's payback time.
Fuck him up. Get him, Garrus. Show him who's boss.
Charging up!
Oh, he's hanging around. You want some more? Oh, yes. And the day ends with with one less crackpot. Self-proclaimed Lord out on the frontier is a good one. You have earned your pay today. Millions for defense. Not 1 cent for tribute. Okay. Just hand it to them. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. Do you think I did the right thing? Or should I... Frictionless materials, great. Or do you think I really should have hashed it out with Darius, the scumbag who... Privileged scumbag, or... I wouldn't say privileged, but this guy who thinks he was subject to me entertaining his BS. Would you have been diplomatic with him and talked with him, or you think I had every right to kick his ass? I think I did the right thing. Okay, this is Warrior 12, aka the Phantom Slayer. Thanks for watching if you watched. And may the force be with you. What am I talking? I'm streaming. So let's keep going. Did I get everything? Yeah, I think I did. That was a pretty badass little fight right there. It's a good little showdown. I think my crew didn't do is that good. I felt like I think I'm the one, the Vanguard. Shit, I'm the one that ran through everybody. Yeah, Vanguard on Insanity, dude. That was pretty badass, I must say. That was pretty badass little shot. Wait, why is it red still? Oh, that's right. I had to go hit this thing up here. Forgot. Sledgehammer rounds 10. Excellent. There it is. Exit door open now. Now we can leave. Now, this is one of my favorite little missions right here. That was pretty badass, man. I kicked their ass. Okay. That's it, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Check out this planet real quick if y'all want to. It's in the Hades cluster. And yeah, if you have any stories like mine, feel free to share. I would like to hear people's. And subscribe, man. Be part of the community here. We have some pretty fucking wild conversations here on the Phantom Slayer channel. And
you need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
No, we talk about all kind of things. Mostly games and entertainment. Some fucking hilarious moments here, man. Too. Talk about life, what's going on in the world, what's going on in the galaxy. Ooh, yeah. I think this is it for this stream. On the next one, I believe I will be going to the asteroid, and I'm gonna take care of the Batarians. Yeah. I totally forgot about the Batarians. Nobody likes Batarians. We have Batarian fatigue, so we gotta go get rid of these Batarians right now. This is Warrior 12, the Phantom Slayer, signing off. Thank you for joining my crusty crusaders. Catch you on the next one.